Hey guys, happy Friday. I am back in the sewing room. I'm so excited. I had to work the last 2 days, so now I am working on this collage blanket again. I wanted to kind of show you guys where I'm at. So, basically this colored area, these blocks are all sewn together. Right now, I am working on this whole section right here. So I just want to kind of try to explain to you guys what I'm doing. Hopefully this makes sense. In my brain it makes sense, but sometimes I have trouble getting it out in words. But yeah, so here we go. So what I've done so far, I have sewn these 3 blocks together. I have sewn these 3. I've sewn these 3. I've sewn those 2. And then I sewed all of these together. So I have a partial seam right here. So what I did, I just finished sewing this section to this section, but I only sewed from here over to about right there. I left this corner open. What I'm getting ready to do now is I'm going to sew 54 to 56. Then I'm going to add 53 to 56, but I'm only going to sew from here to about right there, and I'm going to leave this section open at the bottom corner of 56. Then I'm going to attach 52 to 53, so I'll have just this little L piece here, but there'll be an opening right there. Then I'm going to take 55, 59, 62, 63, 61. I'm going to sew all of them together. So I have this long piece. Then I'm going to take what I have sewn together here, because I still have this seam right here. I'm going to sew this whole block to this colored block. So that will give me this whole section right here. And since I have this open spot right here, and I've created this long seam by sewing all of this together, I'm going to sew these 5 blocks along the seam right here. And I'll still have this little open area kind of right here, which brings me down to these 2. So these are going to be sewn together, and it's sewn, this piece is already sewn from here to here. So I've just got to close up this seam right here. And once all that's done, I will then have this whole section put together. And then I've got to move over to this whole section. I will figure that out once I get this complete. So yeah, so that's where I'm at right now for this collage blanket. I'm very excited. I love a challenge. So yeah, so I'll check back in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Bye.